Hi, I'm Garrett Ludwig. Welcome to the second of two profiles on the hazards of using statistical data when planning an office. As I noted previously, if you rely on statistics as a guide when planning an office, you are likely to become one of those very statistics. If you saw my last video on the use of statistical data when planning an office, you already have an understanding about how misleading those statistical data can be. Despite its critical focus, budgetary factors can grow or diminish as you add or delete profit centers. However, the calculation of spatial needs is very finite. Rather than belabor the process with the tedium of calculating your office space needs, I'll share an anecdotal experience with a former client in an effort to make my point. I'll cover the contributory incidentals in future profiles. Here's the notable review. I designed a modest 900 square foot three-chair office for a Pankey trained solo dental practitioner in a metropolitan office building many years ago. Several years hence, I designed the expansion of that office to 1,200 square feet in an effort to accommodate a second operative room and another hygiene room. 10 years later, he decided that it was time to build his signature office that appropriately represented his advanced training and superlative clinical care, as well as manage the patient flow. His core objective was to create an office with 4 operative rooms, 2 hygiene rooms, a very manageable and cost-conscious investment. He then posed a challenge that was totally unreasonable. He only wanted to increase his space by a mere 1,000 square feet for a total of 2,200 square feet. Since we had become very close friends, I minced no words in sharing that he could not meet his design objective in anything less than 2,800 square feet, almost 30% more than he had proposed. Alternatively, he would have to diminish his yield of treatment rooms and hygiene rooms and sacrifice areas of support. We were at a stalemate until he agreed to painstakingly review the size of each room. As it turned out, due to the inclusion of various technologies, he wanted to increase the footprint of the treatment rooms and hygiene rooms alone. However, the most compelling observation was the consideration for his hands-on concentration on prosthetics. He determined it would be necessary to double the size of his lab. Following the room-by-room assessment, we discussed the factors of storage, partition thicknesses, passageway consumption, HIPAA, ADA compliance, and egress access. Cumulatively, we calculated the essential need to be 2,950 square feet. He now occupies a 3,100 square foot office with no wasted space. Interestingly, the total square footage would have been even greater, except for the fact that as a boutique dental practice, he did not need as large a waiting room as would a general family practice. The bottom line is that we planned the office on his personal needs, not statistics. So the lesson here is to take the time to review your essential needs, add all critical space consuming criteria, and establish your needs, not those proselytized by self-appointed experts. I'll review the 7 most overlooked factors when calculating the spatial needs of a practice in upcoming podcasts.